It's time to ride in 3, 2, 1, let's get it. Well, you could watch worse.
What's up?
Fiscally responsible women.
I'm sorry.
Dude, we're 10 seconds in. I made like a gorilla whale noise.
Maybe
thing.
not even 10.
Oh man.
Billy, replace that with a really nice compliment to the audience, please. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Writers Room.
Man, Cole
if
has
you're
to do
mistaken,
something
yes, this is still. What? Cole has to do something with that.
Yeah, because Cole does the Spotify versions of these videos.
Billy, invade Cole's Spotify edit and do something with that. And then also say hi, I guess. Whatever. Welcome back to the Writers Room. I know if you're just like looking at this off the rip, you're probably thinking, is this like a lost episode from season 1 back in the dark ages of 2025? No, my camera's just messing up and I can't fix it. So we're gonna go for the nostalgia play with the front facing Mac camera, which is incredibly shitty, if you can't tell. I just noticed the fan, like the frame rate on this Mac camera makes it so where the fan looks really strange sometimes. And also I adjusted my light and it's still giving me a hot spot on my forehead. And I just don't have time and energy to fix it. So we're just gonna deal with it. And Cole, your light's also still fucked. This is an ongoing story.
Well, I'm starting to wonder if it's the Pavo tube itself and not the cord that is the issue. Which is just so great. It's so cool. It's so cool. Chair, I swear to fucking God. Okay.
Well, this is not for the audience's benefit, but for Cole, as we're recording this on July the 4th, happy Independence Day, bud. Hope you have a good one. This is the
years.
250. It's a little sad that we weren't there for the birth of America, but it'll be nice to watch the death of America together, I think.
Yeah, that would have been hilarious.
250 is a long time. That would have been hilarious. You have any other plans besides, recording more episodes? All right, that's awesome. So today we're going to be doing a really fun exercise that I think is a really great way to kind of hone in on one of the hardest skills to learn in writing, which is being succinct and maximizing the economy of your words on the page. So we're going to be doing some flash fiction. Woo! If you don't know what flash fiction is, let me give you a really quick rundown. Flash fiction is basically a very specific form of short stories where your word count is essentially limited to, there's probably different definitions, but I think for today's episodes, we're not going to go over 250 words to 300 maybe. Let's keep it around that so we can do a couple of these. And we also, at the end of the episode, have a very even more specific version of flash fiction that we want to get into, and we'll save that mystery for later, so you have to keep watching. But for right now, we're just going to be doing some random flash fiction, 250-word short stories, and just like any story, it has to have a beginning, a middle, and end, and you have to be really, really careful of how you're using your words, how you're telling the story in ways where the light's dead.
Yeah, it's the cord.
Yeah. I lost.
Sorry, you can see me.
Basically, I think you get the idea. Telling a story in the most concise way possible. And a lot of writers think that is the ultimate skill to learn. And you can be eloquent and you can know how to do great metaphors and spin some really great yarns, and you can tell an incredible story with all this causality, and you can still be considered a novice or mediocre writer if you don't nail conciseness, if you don't nail economy, if you don't nail minimalism in a sense, if you know how, if once you master how to use as little words to tell as best a story possible, that's where you're gonna get the big bucks. That's when you're gonna get the awesome podcast with your friend. And that day. So we have a document open. I hope they can see, which they probably can. Entitled "Fart Fiction," because of course it is. Let's just start. Let's just start with a simple. Maybe let's even go smaller than 250 if we feel we can go like 100. But what's a story that you want to tell? They say write what you know. So Cole, what do you know?
I know a little bit about writing.
I know what you did last summer.
What did I do last summer?
You found out why the caged bird sings. I also know that. Did that one?
It's gone
you short
right.
There, bud.
It's gone right over my head. I don't understand.
You gotta get yourself in a library, bud.
Yeah.
Anyways, so what do you want to write about? We did not discuss off camera the kind of story we wanted to write. I just thought it would be fun to kind of get into it and see where it goes.
Yeah. So I have just recently attempted a flash fiction about cars and driving and whatnot, and well, I think I showed that to you.
That is what inspired this episode. Is Cole is currently taking a writing class at school where he's doing flash fiction.
Yep.
And I haven't done it in a while, so I was like, yes, please, let's do it on the show. So you maybe know a little bit more than me at the moment because you're fresh into this class and you know all the ins and outs.
Here's kind of what
I have to let you run point here, bud.
Because I got the wonderful opportunity to read and give feedback on several flash fictions. And all of them were good. I want to be clear. They were all very good. I feel like the ones that were better were more poetic in their language or more mysterious in how they went about it. It wasn't your typical describe things, quotation mark dialogue, describe more things, quotation mark dialogue. It was more, can you tell the story without even having people speak? And that tended to be my favorite flash fictions. That doesn't mean there aren't good flash fictions with like normal dialogue and all that, but
sure.
Let's see.
That just what you said reminded me of a quote by famous Russian playwright Anton Chekhov. He said, "Don't tell me the moon is shining. Show me the glint of light on broken glass."
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think
very visual,
that really holds true for flash fiction. Be visual, be poetic, find new ways to say things, and just I think focusing on the poetic, like fluidity of a story as opposed to maybe something more character driven and dialogue driven, which is great for another medium like film or plays if you're going to do dialogue. Short stories, we're focusing on emotions, on feelings, on the basic structure in as little words as possible. Yeah. So what would be a nice story to kind of...
What have you been thinking about lately?
Reinvent the wheel here. Yeah, what have I been thinking about lately?
What inspired mine is I have been exposed to cars in my entertainment media a lot, and I wanted to just get into that.
You've been exposed to cars, or did cars expose themselves to you?
I've been exposed.
Hey, this is a safe space, you know. You can tell.
A Mazda Miata touched me, and it was very uncomfortable. But you know, I did my best to just kind of tell it to go away, and it was fine. So,
what model? What year? model?
I don't know the year. I know it was a Mazda Miata, and that was it. I don't know how old it was, but you know. Actually, I need to be careful. It was an old car. It was an old car, 100%.
It's like the car owner drives up to the car mechanic, and like Chris Hansen sitting there like, why don't you have a seat, Mr. Miata?
Yeah, it was an '89 model for sure, 100%. Because the Miata is obvious. I mean, they're Miatas that are being released this year, that are born this year. So it was definitely a 1989 model.
I'm very sorry to hear that. Folks, if you or anyone you know owns a Miata, turn them in, please. Anyways, so you wrote about cars in class because you like cars and saw cars a lot in media.
Yeah. So I don't know. What have you been thinking about? What have you been looking at doing?
What have I been thinking about? What have I been looking at doing? Well, I mean, we're recording this on the 4th of July.
Okay.
So I guess there's something about patriotism. You know, I said this on a previous episode. I'm not the most patriotic guy. You know, the only thing that really gets me excited to be an American is international sports competitions, like the Olympics and currently the World Cup going on. Hopefully, by the time this episode goes up, America is still in the tournament.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be a really bad reminder for every fan out there. I'm sorry if that's the case, that I remind you of their choking failures. But yeah, pretty lights create loud echoes across the sky.
So that's fireworks.
Oh, right. Of course it's fireworks.
Yes.
I don't know why.
Yes.
I don't know why that took such an antagonistic tone. I'm sorry. Yes, that is fireworks.
I was just shocked. I was a little shocked that you were like surprised by that, but okay.
I guess I was trying to do it. I was gonna do a bit where it's like, well, duh. But then I was like, that is far too mean at this hour of the day to be doing that.
Well, now we have kind of our hook, so maybe take that and see where we can take it. If you want to, I mean, you could probably get into World Cup stuff if you wanted to. I'm sure they do fireworks.
Let's make it personal. Let's get an emotional hook, something beyond. We have like the milieu of patriotism, of celebrations, of fireworks, all these things, and let's supplant an emotional story within that kind of makes a comment on the milieu itself and why we're choosing it to set the story within this specific setting, you know?
Yeah.
So I guess, what do we want to say about patriotism, about celebrating your country, about all of these like related themes and ideas?
If you
what's the idea?
If you want to get emotional, we could write about a veteran. And so we start with what I've written here, and that kind of goes into a flashback of back in, you know, whatever war.
Yeah, there's an obvious like echo of fireworks and explosions. And that is something that I think a lot of people have drawn on as well. So yeah, that's a really effective. And I think this story might honestly work best if we remain vague throughout it. Yes. And we write it in a way where people could interpret it as this guy is at a 4th of July celebration, or this guy is in a war field. And like, depending on maybe what your baggage is coming in, you'll read it a different way. And so
I think we literally repeat this line.
The story is reread. Yeah.
We just described different settings.
Repeat it. I'm saying we don't even go to a flashback. We just like keep it all like in, you know. I'm trying to think how I want to explain. You read the story once, and it's like, oh, okay, he's at a celebration, and then you're like, oh wait, let me read it again, and it's like, oh, I can see why this may actually just be talking about battle zone that this guy's experiencing. So it's like writing about the entire story in a vague way where it can be interpreted in any of those number of ways.
So the way I'm thinking about it, let's see. You ever see The Watchmen?
The movie or TV show?
The
I've
movie.
seen both. I don't know why I prefaced it like that.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I've seen it.
So the movie, Dr. Manhattan goes into these monologues, and he kind of jumps around talking about these things, but we have the visual to accompany it. But if you were to just say, pretty lights create loud echoes across the sky, I am with family, yada yada, describe maybe somewhat of a celebration, and then without any transition, you just go, pretty lights echo across the sky, I am...
Back and again. Yeah, we could do that. And
it's not a flashback, it's just
I feel like if we're
different
going to repeat it... Yeah, I guess if we're going to repeat it, if we're going to do it like that, I've said this on the show before. 1 time is a mistake, 2 times is a novice move, 3 times is it's a deliberate choice.
Yeah.
So we have to think of maybe a third way to interpret pretty lights create loud echoes across the sky, so that we can kind of like end it with a we're basically doing act 1, act 2, act 3. And we have nice, pretty fireworks celebration. Not so pretty, not so fun. Warzone. Number 3. What's another kind of pretty light that makes loud echoes in the sky? This is it, folks. This is it. You clicked onto a channel called The Writer's Room, and you're gonna watch us write. And this is the slow, agonizing spiral into hell that you get when you're writing.
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna go ahead and do. Well,
let's actually make this a little bit smaller in font.
Okay,
so it reads better.
Then I need to. What the fuck?
You know what would be like?
Are you centered? What are you?
While you're writing this out,
what are you doing? Are you centered?
This isn't. Am I centered?
What are you?
I feel pretty centered. I did some yoga this morning.
No, what the fuck is this line up here? What is this doing? Okay.
There. I just tabbed it.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Jesus.
Yeah, tab it. There you go. You know, while we're thinking, I just thought of this random thought. You know, early on, maybe in the show's run, I was like, I don't know how much people would enjoy watching, you know, the actual writing process of agonizing silence and many debates and then going back again, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I was like, what if we had to, like, if we were maybe really concerned about, you know, doing numbers and getting views instead of, you know, just having fun.
Yeah.
Like if we got together, wrote out a script, and they were like, okay, let's delete it all, hit record, and just write it out again on camera and make it seem like we came up with it on the spot. You know how cheap that would be? I guarantee you, I guarantee you, I just exposed someone's entire, like, MO online, because there is no chance in hell someone hasn't done that.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I mean,
if we had a little less morals and a little more greed, I'm just saying. If you see us one day and we're like snapping on top of it, you'll know what we did.
Yeah. Okay, here's my thought.
Shit. Yes, I'm with my family. I like that. I think right here for the war zone, it's like I am with my brothers.
Yes, that was my thought
Kind of
as
family.
well.
I am with my family.
So,
Ooh, I think I know it. How do I want to say? Okay, basically the idea. This is. Should we change the order to where Warzone is first and then family get together?
what do you want to know what my thought was?
Because what I'm thinking is, yeah, let me hear your thought and then I'll share my thought. You first, though.
Pre-war,
Pre-war,
during war,
in war,
post-war.
post-war.
So, post-war.
And I was thinking, this is
yeah.
a celebration,
Yeah.
or like a pre-war rally. You know what I mean?
Okay.
War rally, get the troops excited to go off to war. This is a big traumatic battle. This is journey to afterlife, or like that 7-minute life review.
So here's what I was gonna. What I'm thinking. I am surrounded by my brothers and family. The earth is cold. So he's like dead.
Yeah. And I think we can get into more poetry when we get to this part.
Yeah.
But let's start. Okay, but I like this structure. I think this is effective. It's poetic. Let's keep that MO. Let's keep that MO in mind.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you were a dog, what kind of dog would you be, you think?
Probably a little shitty chihuahua.
Like a you would be like a lap yappy dog, but a really large version of that, you know? So I'm just
You know
imagining
what?
like
Let me
Yeah.
apologize
Yeah, bark.
to the chihuahua. I didn't mean that as it came out. Chihuahuas aren't shitty. I just meant like a little like shit dog. Like I don't know, like a little dog.
Have you
like
ever had a chihuahua?
No, I've seen them before though.
I've dog watched for chihuahuas before.
They're
That's not even a stereotype. That is just a fact. They are demon spawns, and I
Yeah,
I
they
will
have
not
attitude.
apologize for that. I'm sorry.
oh no.
They have plenty of attitude.
It's like that, or I would be one of those like white fur dogs that kind of just like, yeah, like those like old white ladies carry them, and
Oh my
there's, like,
god!
they
Yeah,
have
I was
like
gonna say
the crusty
that.
eyes and everything.
Yes.
I don't know
feel
what
like
breed
we would
that
be
is, but yeah.
two crusty white dogs. Yeah, definitely.
But anyway,
Editor Billy, throw in a graphic of Cole
Yes.
and I as crusty white dogs.
Find that
while we
doll.
write. I guess I should say sorry to Billy for offending your brothers and sisters as dogs. We know you're not
Yeah.
like that, I guess. Beagles are sweet dogs. Honestly, I would love to have a beagle one day. They're so sweet.
yeah.
But lock in. I'm with my family. Okay. I guess we kind of get a sense of what he's seeing, and we can get into a little bit more. But what is he feeling? You know, I imagine this is the pre-war rally. We're trying to hype up the troops before they go, so there's probably some anxiety, and also a sense of patriotism. You know, like I'm gonna do right by my family. I'm gonna defend them,
Hold on.
but also
We're not there
happy
yet.
about this.
We're not there yet. We're
We're not
setting
there
the
yet.
scene still.
We have very few words to get there, but yes, we're not there yet.
Yeah, well, we may go past your bullshit word limit, honestly.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
No offense, you can't be offended.
No. That's the whole that defeats the whole purpose of flash fiction.
Well, so for my class, the flash fiction was 750 words. So about a page.
I'm kidding. No, that's not.
I think it's important to have one sentence to set the scene. And a lot of times the best way to do that with such little room is to use one of the 5 sentences. Smell is probably something. Because we already have the loud echoes, which means it's loud here, regardless of what else is happening. There's pretty lights in the sky that are loud. We know we're with family. Shreds of crimson flitter from off of the looming brown stones. I am entombed.
Entombed. Within. Inside. Is it? Grammar. Gods, help me. Give me the knowledge.
Grammarly is not complaining yet.
I guess we're good then.
Yeah.
Someone in the comments, if that's wrong, please correct me. I used to do this as my job. I used to be a writing tutor.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I was a lot better at grammar. But yeah, so we're basically setting the scene of a ticker tape parade in like New York City. This is a big kind of, but we're also writing it in a way where it could be seen as something a bit more horrific if viewed in another lens. But this is a nice big celebration. People are there. They're throwing confetti off of the roofs. It's big, exciting fun.
He's in a parade, but that can also be interpreted as I'm among the dead.
I like that. Yeah.
Let me hang on. Let me turn on the word count being displayed. All right, we're at 71 minus 2, so 69.
So maybe we do go past my bullshit word limit.
Yeah,
and we stick to just whatever the story needs, but we're gonna try to keep this short and sweet.
I think it needs. I think 300 words is a good point, and that's just the maximum. We don't have to get there, but it's our maximum. Because 100 to 150, it could be considered poetry, and we don't want that.
If we get like about 100 words per paragraph, I think that's a good kind of like sense of flow. And we kind of hit that. Okay, let's maybe stick with that. So, I guess how many words is this right here? That's just 34 words in this.
Yeah. So we have a lot of room here. So we have all right. So what have we touched on? We've touched on what we can hear. I'm not entirely sure what you mean by the shreds of crimson. I like the line. I don't understand what you mean.
It's confetti. It's a ticker tape parade.
Okay.
They like throw all the confetti off of the roofs.
Okay, fair enough. So we have 2 sentences that kind of appeal to the sense of well, no, that's sense of sight, and then sense of touch is what we've just done. Maybe we do like a sense of smell. What's is there food around being made?
There could be. Yeah. I mean, what are they gonna make at these things? We're thinking.
But we can't have
There's food. I imagine it's like an onslaught of senses, because there's food here, there's food there, there's the smell of smoke.
We
perhaps
could do
all
it's charcoal. What if we did like a charcoal smell, like being burned?
Charcoal, sure.
Because if we did like, I smell the ribs being made, it's just like, okay, wait, hold on. It doesn't fit with everything else.
We have like this like really we have this really poetic, like, 3 sentences. It's like, shreds of crimson flitter off the brownstone gate of heaven. I am entombed with the bodies of many. Also, there's, like, ribs down the street, and it's fucking awesome.
Hey, yo, there's some ribs being made. We gotta go get them barbecued ribs in our stomachs. I think it's like...
Slather me up like a pork whore, baby. Woo!
I mean, probably just super simple, just something to the effect of smell charcoal being ignite. That's not right. Wait, hold on. There we go. Being ignited.
Or trying to... My brain is gone. My brain's gone. It just disappeared immediately.
Yep. Tinges the hairs.
My nose hairs! That's what I'm trying to say! Why is it so hard?
Say nostril hairs. I like nostril hairs better.
It's even simple.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Remove hair. That's fine.
true.
I mean, what else would it tinge?
Yeah. No, well, yeah. It's hard to get into that mindset of minimalism, but
Oh my god, yeah.
So we're at.
It's funny because not only are we trying to hit economy and minimalism, but we're also trying to do poetic style, which usually requires you saying more than what would maybe be necessary otherwise. So there's a really fun balancing act, which when I go back to that Chekhov quote, "Don't tell me the moon is shining, show me the glint of light on broken glass." It's in a way that's still also pretty economical in the way that it's saying the moon is shining, you know?
Sure.
So I think we're hitting a good balance so far. Fingers crossed we keep it up. So we have the setting, we get all the visceral emotions. Where we go next? Well, what next? Do we get into how he feels? Do we need to say?
Yeah, I think we do we've kind of got our setting laid out here. We get into how he feels, maybe. Which this is one of those things where, yes, it can still stay open for interpretation, but we have to kind of go less vague and kind of
we actually have to
narrow it in.
Yeah.
So
I like how like the setup of the scene is vague, but when we get into the actual like story emotion, the story beats, that's when we kind of say like, all right, here's what's happening. Yeah. And I think still, just to give us some semblance of an arc, we need to have something. We need to give him some sort of development, some sort of motivation, some sort of something. And the easiest way we could do that is give him a love interest or something, or someone that he really cares about, which is kind of hinging on how he feels emotionally in each section. Yeah. So it's like, first scene, it's like, I'm really in love with this person, so I gotta go do this for her. Second scene, I'm terrified. I hope she's okay, blah, blah, blah. Third thing, I'm gonna miss her. Blah, 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 blah. That's just like off rip. Yeah. It could also just be completely internal. There just needs to be, I guess, some idea of that the character's thought process and emotional output varies between section 1, section 2, and section 3. God damn, it's hot in this room. Holy shit.
Oh, I'm freezing. It's crazy.
God, it's like 100 degrees up here. Ugh. Don't live in South Georgia if you can help it, folks.
Yeah.
Man. You can see the sweat glistens off of the hot spot on my forehead.
Actually, I don't know if I've told you this ever. I actually hate living in Savannah.
I'm not super surprised.
Yeah, I can't. I can't stand it.
Where would you want to live?
Oh, I'd probably go back to Indiana. Like I
really?
Yeah, as
For
boring
how much shit
and
you give it?
Yeah. Oh, I give it all kinds of shit. But I mean, man, it was safe. It was boring, so nothing happened there.
Also pretty good, I guess.
It snowed. And I don't like cold weather, but I like seeing the snow.
So nice. I wish I could go up to Indiana with you sometime and experience it.
We could do that.
It sounds like my kind of party, especially the snow part.
Yeah.
Because I love cold weather. I love the snow.
Yeah.
God put me here because he hates me. I would love to be where it's cold.
You should come up and for like Thanksgiving or something.
Yes. Mom, Dad, not my parents, Cole's parents, which I'm affectionately referring to as Mom and Dad. Please let me come sometime. Thank you. I would appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I think that'd be awesome. And they would love that.
Yeah. Okay.
I can show you all the cornfields that are there.
So, but yes. I mean, it's no different than seeing all the peanuts and blueberries and stuff around here.
That's fair, actually. Yeah. So,
if we're, I guess I kind of got the sense that you're kind of not super into the emotional, not emotional, but like romantic thing, which is good. I mean, that's fine. I do kind of think it would be more effective if we keep it internal. But I guess now the thing is, like, what is then the emotional journey? And I'm not super worried about it being kind of predictable, which, I mean, this is an exercise, and we're not really worried about plot being, super great. We're worried about how we're telling it. That's the real essence. So it could be as bare bones and as expected as all get out. The real exercise is in how we tell it. But that still begs the question, like, what is it then?
I'm actually not against it. I'm just trying to think of what else I'm wanting. Can I write something and you can veto it?
Sure.
Okay. And this is like kind of like how we did temp dialogue in the beat sheet, so we might have to reword some things.
Oh yeah, by the way, folks, technically this is the season finale of season 3 of the Writers Room. So woo! Hope you had a fun journey with us going back to more sketches and trying some new things like poetry, like here, like flash fiction. We did a story time last time. That was really fun. We're definitely gonna do another one because I never got to share shit. But yeah, I hope you had a fun time. This was definitely fun for us. It was a journey. I mean, I was not here for like half the season, so maybe one day we'll get into all those fun stories as well. But it was a journey. But another great season in the books. And I'm just, man, I love doing the show. I gotta be honest. It's really fun. It's really rewarding for me. And yeah, we don't get a lot of views. We don't get a lot of traction. That's fine. We don't really, no offense to y'all, we don't do this for y'all. We do it for us. And season 3 was a really fun one. And does it trump the fun and journeys and that we had in season 2? Not quite for me. I mean, that's probably because I was not here for half of it. But that goes to say season 4 on the way. Next episode you see, so next week, we're going to be back into that world, back in the world of Ouroboros, writing the feature film. And actually, Billy, if I actually do make a teaser, cut in a teaser right here, boom!
Yeah.
Wasn't that awesome? Aren't you excited now? You should be hyped. So let me read now what Cole has.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling excitement, happiness washes over me as my senses are overwhelmed. I turn to see her, the love of my life. She is the reason I fight to live and the reason I want to be better. Yeah.
And I think that that might
kinda
even
like-
conclude. That's 75 words, looks like.
That section. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that might conclude that
Mhm.
section there. Yeah, because I liked your romance idea. I just needed to think about how I felt I wanted to include that. But yeah, go ahead and add whatever you want to add. In addition to what Braydan is saying, I would like to add that I have a feeling, and we haven't talked about this yet, so he can absolutely correct me here, but here soon we're probably going to be starting the Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough. Just because the goal is to get inspiration for both of us, and it wouldn't make sense to really wait until we're halfway through writing the feature to start that. So we might be thinking about doing the Bloodborne Red Dead Redemption playthroughs simultaneously. So it may, or like alternating, not like simultaneously on screen. That would be too much for you guys to follow. But I'm thinking we're almost halfway through our Bloodborne playthrough, I want to say. So I think starting Red Dead Redemption and kind of, we may not finish it by the time we're done with the script, but we will try and get all the way through it. And we can always make changes later if we come up with an idea based on those playthroughs. So just wanted to throw that out there. It is coming, so look forward to it regardless, but and look forward to the next Bloodborne episode as we kind of release those.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yep.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, if we can keep that up.
Yep. We couldn't keep Wednesday up, so we've moved on to Tuesdays and Thursdays.
No, we kept Wednesdays up so well that we upgraded to Tuesdays and Thursdays.
That's what I meant.
We're doing half hour. We're doing half hours now for your viewing pleasures and for our, I guess, enjoyment factor.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we still record hours at a time, hour at a time.
Yeah.
But I don't know, something about the half hours.
Yeah.
Choppy.
Let me read
my
this.
blood boils.
The onslaught brings me a sense of peace, tranquility, especially as my fingers graze hers. I turn to her. The maroon dress against my forest dress. My blood boils.
Like his army uniform. His army uniform.
I don't think we're on the same page about this first section. And that's fine.
We're not? No.
Well, I think this is before he even enlists, but if you would rather do, I think that it works with how you're thinking too.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Sweet. Those of you that watch us, let us know if you want more of these. I can also, bring my mother in, who has written a book, and she kind of loves to dabble in these sort of things. Although I'm not sure she's dabbled in flash fiction. She's kind of a self-taught novelist. Everything she knows is kind of trial and error from her experiences trying to publish Seas Apart. Which, some of the best knowledge you can get is from just learning on your own. And so now she has a bunch of experience there. So I would be kind of curious to see how she would do with flash fiction. I know she is really wanting to try and work on the short story that we kind of did a beat sheet for a couple months ago. No, gosh, it's been longer than that, I think, but we'll be looking forward to what she comes up with there. But what episode is this? Is this episode 65? Is that what it is?
64, 65?
64. It's episode 64. We never said anything about doing the 50th episode because, well, I think that was back when I was doing stuff and I forgot and just didn't care enough to go back and correct. So happy 64th episode.
64 episodes is crazy.
It is.
I know we said all the way back in like episode 25 when we did that special for 25 that if you would have told me that we would have made it past episode 1, I would have called you crazy. And here we are at inching towards 75. Hopefully we get to 100. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put this out on record. If anything, we at least get to 100 before we call it quits. Because that would be satisfying to end it at 100.
100%.
Oh, I mean, God willing, we go beyond that, but at least 100. Because I can't, like, my OCD would be upset if we ended it on an odd number, like 64.
Yeah.
That'd be like, ugh, I don't like it.
Yeah.
All right, but there's my little stamp on the last thing.
So, okay. The onslaught brings me a sense of peace, tranquility, especially as my fingers graze hers. I turn to her, the maroon dress against my forest dress. The stomps offset my beating heart. She kisses me, and all the lights fade into a pinhole. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
And so I'm thinking, just as we begin every section with pretty lights create loud echoes, we kind of end it with all lights fade into whatever.
Yeah.
I think we can change this to fit the story.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to the during the war section.
We may not have time to do anything else, but this was...
Yeah, that's what I'm also thinking. We're gonna have to do another episode. Spoiler alert, we also want to do 6-word stories.
Yeah.
As the famous Ernest Hemingway set out. So
if there's
we'll
time,
have to do a whole episode just dedicated.
Yeah, we will probably do that. But if there's time, we can attempt to turn what we write here into a 6-word story and just see if we
into a 6-word story. Okay, yeah, let's try that.
But
also maybe in the future we'll do a whole episode dedicated to the art of the 6-word story, which is
yeah,
a whole
absolutely.
other beast.
100%. I think it would be fun to do a challenge where we each write our own flash fiction within a certain amount of time, and then we read them aloud.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I'm with my brother's Specks of kind of setting our scene again. Fountains of Crimson. Yeah, don't do Crimson again. I know what the thought was there, but
yeah, but I agree. You're right.
Could you say like
it could also just be dirt, you know? You could also just be like dirt flying.
Could be. I mean, another color. If you were to tap into like, there's a wine, like a red wine kind of color. But I mean, that's.
I mean, also if we wanted to kind of do something.
Yeah.
Really use my noodle here.
It's tough.
Churn the noodle. Churn the noodle maker here. Make some spaghetti.
Yeah.
Oh, mamma mia. This is my thinking process now. Ooh, gabagool. That's not even Italian. Lasagna. Benito Mussolini. The Pope. And shit.
Let me try something, and we can get rid of it if we don't like it. Okay, hold on. Machines. Trudge through the mud. Fleeing. Not filing. Flinging the oceans shit.
We're in the same exact situation as
damn
before.
it, dude. Of
not only are we in the same situation as before, but you also used way more words. So.
Well, yeah. Well, we need to. We're trying to hit a word count. Of cold. Cold wet onto me.
Okay.
Okay. We need to bring it back to kind of this line a little bit. Not saying the exact same thing, but we need to bring that back somehow.
Yeah.
Well, he writes that. Let's see. Oh, quick update on my thesis script. I received some feedback on my second draft of kind of the new iteration that I'm working on. Apparently my dialogue is really bad. So I have to figure that one out.
Someone tell you that?
Somebody was like, why don't you just
I can finally read that now. I'm back home. I can finally read that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot I sent that to you. But somebody was like, try listening to, like, your parents talk. And I was like, that's a very specific... Like I was a little insulted because it's just like, have you ever listened to anybody talk? Try and do it like that. And I'm just like, all right. But, you know, it happens. I mean, sometimes you get too sucked into kind of the story and you forget how people talk, you know, and, you know, mistakes are made. So I'm sure I do need to do some dialogue passes, but, you know, I think I've got the start to something. I'm going to be working on draft 3 tomorrow, a little bit, so...
I don't know if you've ever had this advice told to you, but this is something that I like to do is when you're writing dialogue, say it out loud to yourself, you know?
Yeah.
And it makes you sound schizophrenic, especially when you couple it with my tendency to pace.
Yeah.
Which doing the show really limits what my actual writing process looks like.
Yeah.
If you think this is kind of absurd, you should really see me outside of the show because it looks genuinely like I wouldn't be surprised if someone came up on me and like saw me writing that they immediately hot dialed Arkham Asylum and sent me straight there to Gotham City. Like it looks crazy. But for me, like saying it out loud and not even in a character's voice, just like in normal conversation, if it hits the tongue weird, then maybe that's something to consider.
Sure.
And listening to your parents, why your parents specifically? Is it just because they're around and they talk?
Well, yeah, I think it's because the dude assumed it was the only couple that I knew personally that I could like listen into. And I'm writing about a couple. Yeah,
how insulting.
I think actually the root of the problem with my dialogue is I've never been in a relationship and I'm writing about a relationship, and it's probably more that I don't know how couples are meant to interact. So what I probably ought to do is just, which is partially why, well, I sent it to you because you're just a good writer, but I need to probably also just send it to people that are couples that I actually know. Which can include my parents.
Well, as someone who has previously been in couples before, I might know a thing or two.
Yeah.
As someone who also was in couples with communication issues, I might not be able to help that much. But at the same time, I got you.
Well, yeah, I've actually had the feedback I'm getting is like, make them have communication issues. So you might actually be able to help me out there.
There you go, buddy. There you go.
It is interesting. Most of the people I know,
tell you,
the couples they're in, it's like, the root of their problems are communication issues, and I do find that
it's
surprising.
communication. It's such a big issue. Yeah.
So,
But now after having after my recent breakup, having gone through therapy, I feel like I'm now like the master. Like I've reached the next level of communication. So
hell yeah.
whatever lucky lady is out there, I know how to talk now. So
Dude, share your knowledge with me.
we'll share our knowledge.
Yeah.
And ladies out there, 2 eligible bachelors right here. We know how to write. We maybe know how to talk sometimes.
Oh, I have no clue to talk. If you find me in the streets,
never mind.
don't take it
He
personally.
does not speak for me.
Yeah, don't take it personally. I don't know how to talk to people. Okay, let's read what you wrote. All right, I'll start from the beginning. Pretty lights create loud echoes across the sky. I'm with my brothers. Machines trudge through the mud, flinging the oceans of cold wet onto me. Warmth presses against me. We morph into one. The embers tinge my forest dress. Now a painting of the sights of what it once was. Of what once was. The absence of all makes my blood boil to bleed over. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So... Well, what are we at, actually? 61? Okay, we have room for 1 or 2 more lines. I'm completely blank. It's just not even...
I'm like, now that he's like in this dire situation, he's getting like phantom touches from his woman, and it's making him, I guess kind of think back of like, man, I wish I was somewhere else.
I see. You're gonna type something. Hold on. Oh, I just deleted what you were typing.
No. We go back.
Okay.
Where's your cursor?
I'm after.
Where's your? Are you on the document? Are you in the? You left the document. It says.
That's not. Oh, apparently I did. Let me refresh.
Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, let me refresh as well, just see if it's something on my end as well. Okay, there we go. That looks better.
Okay. I'm gonna try something. I see us dancing. The wind blows through her.
And for the writers at home, for the folks at home, we're definitely taking a repetitive nature to this flash fiction. Obviously, that's not the case for all flash fiction. That's just the approach we decided to do. Your flash fiction can look however number of ways, and I think best way, if you want to get into this, and if you're watching this episode and you think, wow, that looks fun, or that looks really helpful for me in my writing journey, or that just looks like a great exercise to kind of get back into this writing adventure that I maybe have gotten a little away from, what do I do? How do I do it? And just like every great writer is a great reader. No. Every good writer is a good reader, and every great writer is a better reader. So I say, look up online, find your favorite. If you have a favorite author, look up short stories from your favorite authors. If you have a favorite author, look up short stories from other people that maybe have a different style from your favorite author, so you can get more perspective. If you don't have one, just look up really good flash fiction short stories and why they work. If you can find an analysis of why they work, that'd be even more helpful. Read, and I can tell you, I guarantee you, once you have read as much as your brain can process, that's when you'll become, that's when you'll really start to understand. Because it's one thing to watch like a YouTube tutorial or listen to a professor or a teacher kind of tell you all the basics, but it's not until you actually analyze why those basics are working in a specific story is when you really start to metastasize what those things mean and why you're going to be able to apply them yourself in stories. Just like why every good, half-decent film professor is going to make you watch like 20 movies a semester in your classes, because you can't make a good movie if you've never watched movies. If you don't watch them enough, you know?
It's true.
Yeah. Okay, so you have added on. A phantom grazes me. That was the last thing I wrote. I see us dancing. The wind blows through her long, wavy hair. I miss her. I miss her. How do I get back? My vision is interrupted by the light. It's the echo. Let me find another way to say this.
He's gonna language it up.
We're gonna language up a little bit, kind of playing with this idea of, I see her dancing. I cannot follow the steps.
It is interesting. I think if we were to write this separately, it would be so different and have two very different meanings. Because I tend to go way more simplistic, and you have a way with words that I can't really match, but I'm able to like say a lot with my simplicity sometimes. It's kind of the difference between us.
I think that's another thing, another difference between us that I think makes us a better like duo, you know?
Yeah.
Because I can bring the poetic side out of you, and I can make you really think of how to maximize the words you choose, and then you kind of help me to cut back and find the power in the blank space and what is not being said, as much as, you know, what is, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it is why I think we should do this again and do like a where we write it separately, just to see, and we could even do the same idea and just see how we write it differently. I think that would be fun. Maybe in a future episode. So, audience, how are you guys doing? Do you like weather? This is what it's like to run into me on the street. Anyway,
You like weather might be one of my favorite catchphrases of yours, because I was editing the episode that went up on July the 4th, and when my camera froze, you said the exact same thing.
Did I really? I did not remember
genuinely
that.
out loud laugh. Yes. I was like, that is one of the funniest things I've heard him say. That's a really good line.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, so I just changed it up a little. I see her dancing. I cannot follow the steps. The wind blows through the cascading hair. I cannot flow through. I say nothing as cold wet streaks down. I kiss her and all lights fade into a foxhole.
Yes.
And we back with the pretty lights create loud echoes across the sky. I am surrounded by my brothers and family. The earth is cold. My dress is wet, perhaps.
I don't know. It depends on maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
We kind of already we double tapped cold wet already. We kind of double tapped crimson. Actually, no, we didn't.
Do we agree that
we probably should change double tap that? Let's find another way to say cold, because we already have like this whole cold wet thing right here, and cold wet thing right here. You know what I mean? What's another way to say that, get that same idea across?
The earth is deep and empty and empty.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
I like that.
We agree he's dead here, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
He's buried.
Kind of transitioning to the next. Yeah. Whatever that may be, but he's like in that in between state. For me, what I was originally thinking is that this is sort of like the life review, you know?
Yeah.
That scientists posit when you have died, you get 7 minutes to your life flashes before your eyes.
Yeah.
You have that like 7-minute montage of some past memories, but with the added like ethereal like imagery of afterlife and spirit going to the next realm, things like that.
Okay.
The earth is deep and empty. I kind of like that this section maybe is the most word effective and like most minimalistic.
Yeah.
Because that's what I imagine like death is like, you know?
Sure.
So the earth is deep. I am empty.
Okay.
We have yeah, actually, just keep it at that.
I have an idea.
I'm thinking.
I'm gonna just slowly.
I'm thinking. I definitely don't think we say child, you know?
Yeah.
I guess.
What is another word for child? Kid? That's stupid.
A youngin.
Young.
She got a youngin next to her.
Youngling.
Think it's mine.
That young person named Ling.
The youngling.
Yep.
That sounds like a shitty like DreamWorks movie.
Yeah.
Starring like Christopher Walken or something. The Youngling comes to theaters October 2028. And it's about like a it's about like a small animal that it's like a Kung Fu Panda type thing. This young small animal is like trying to be not a martial artist, but maybe it's like a Japanese chef.
Oh no.
He's trying to be like a hibachi chef, and it's like, you know that it's a young calf. It's like, you know, calves can't cook cows. That's nasty and wrong. Like, let me show you that my dreams can come true. The youngling proves that your dreams can come true even if they are horrific. DreamWorks, call me up. I got you. That does remind me. Well, I'm gonna let you write something while I keep talking, because that does remind me back when I came up with an idea for like an adult kind of idea for a Pixar movie, or like if Pixar wanted to go really dark, they could hit me up. Or if a studio wanted to like parody the Pixar formula, it would be a story for them. But it's like the journey of an organ. So like maybe like a kidney or something, and the kidney's living in the body of this like drunk guy or like this disreputable figure or whatever, and he's like, man, I don't like my life in this body. I want to go out and do something important. And the guy dies in a car accident, and the organ gets its chance to like, you know, go out and discover and find a new purpose. But like in the reality of the story is the organ is getting transported to a hospital for a like as a donor, you know, and to be transported into the body of a sick child. And so this organ has to go on a Finding Nemo-ass journey to get to that destination, you know. Obstacles come along the way. They meet new characters as they're like getting transported to this child, and I'm not gonna say how it ends, probably because I don't know how it ends. But that was the idea. All I know is Mike White, if you're watching this episode, hit me up and we can co-write The Youngling together. Call me. I'm engulfed by every nothing. My brain shows me everything, but it focuses... this is another paragraph. My brain shows me everything, but it focuses on her. Did I leave her? Will she be okay? I notice as she stands over me that she has a growth. I like that. That's vague. That could be interpreted in many ways. I like it. New life. I regret.
I don't know. That's kind of just the best I'm capable of at the moment.
Boom.
Yeah.
Call it. What do you want to call this story?
Not fart fiction.
Keep it simple.
I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Give credit to the writers.
Yes.
Because I'm a good friend, I'll put your name first.
Well, it's your idea. You should go first.
No. Actually, that's really funny because we didn't get to do this. Actually, I don't want to say this on camera because I kind of still want to do this episode idea.
Okay.
So never mind. I'm not going to say it on camera. But as soon as we stop recording, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
So.
Sounds good.
But yeah, there we go. There's a flash fiction story for you guys. Hope you enjoyed that. I had a good deal of fun. I don't think I've written flash fiction since like high school. So this was really fun to get back into.
Yeah.
Again, can't recommend it enough as an exercise and even as a exploration of ideas. If there's a theme that's like, or an idea that's like rummaging through your head and you just don't know how to get it out, try flash fiction.
Yeah.
See what it looks like on the page and the shorts. And if you can expand upon it, that'd be really cool to see, you know, in a bigger format, if you can think of it for a film, for anything. And actually, I think maybe this would be a good thing to do if you're thinking of a feature film or a short film. Try it out as a flash fiction first and see how it lands in the bare bones essence of that story. If it doesn't work, maybe move on to something else. But if it does, that's when you're time to expand. So 100%. I might try to adopt that in my writing process. So we had a good time. Hope you did as well. And Begin outro now.
Do the like and dislike and comment things, and make sure you subscribe and whatnot so that you can catch our new videos.
Spotify, Amazon, Apple,
and Instagram.
We do games. We do news.
Yeah, we do all
links,
things.
Description.
Links,
Bell,
description.
buttons, down, hit.
Do
Other
all the
videos.
things.
Watch.
Leave feedback on our videos in the comments and what we should do next. Yeah.
Enjoy. Bye. Have fun. And outro ended.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.